Charlie, we okay. Split no away. Okay,
Yeah.
Charlie. Na near na I say okay. Any say for into awareness. And that is where the business conversation,
Comes in.
If it was me, I would have done it like that. But most musicians don't know how to do it. They do it like because of personal system. Some too they do sometimes they do very
kind of thing. Yeah,
you get the point. So I remember, some time ago. I think one musician he did bash politicians for that musician where he started to play live band more. You be our current artist. I no go mention his name. I go mention of I listen to song be come tell me say Charlie, he won't work with Zamale too, but he hears say he charge too big. I say who tell you this lie? Who tell you this lie? I mean, Charlie. I mean, if you want, I'll give you. You just go and do the work and so that be the thing. I say the fear. Yes. But you should, because if you are a creative person, that be why me I feel the hip life artists back in the days when they were going to that studio, because the likes of a comfort, everybody had their power. Actually, my little baby just go. But now this generation, the language of approaching someone is a problem.
It is. It is.
So that one self, and they even make them think say this songwriting and other people they talk about, it be very much important.
It be serious.
Now one thing, I'm sorry for extending.
No, that's fine.
Very long. One thing that it is very important, dear musician, you have to listen. One thing that is very important. This thing happened to your own Tema legend. IPI. When you are bargaining, you are doing what you are supposed to do. The creative should have an IPI number.
IPI CAD.
Sir, IPI number no. I've been it has ring a bell in my head for how many years? 10 years. But I haven't been able to. But actually a membership. How do you call it?
Like code.
The IPI
for every.
How I can. But
I say Ghana card code. And
Thank
I
you.
say Ghana card.
Thank you.
On the code.
It is all your Gamro. It is all your Gamro member. The number.
Exactly.
The number. PRS member or whatever society identification number.
Right.
And the Yankani said, let's be very simple here. And only our passport as a creative passport.
Okay.
And then creative passport.
Okay.
And then besides say IPI number.
Send a bell split. Yeah.
Who register? That's if you are them fan say one mommy didn't say could judge mine. Mama Boko judge mine say Amba.
Yeah.
The IPI is
exactly.
And then I was confirming. Last time we register I was registering a song. And my feature will be not a friend of Kwame Amankwa. Nti Amankwa no your system no so because your PRS system no you are able to see everybody with me say nipa no kra no won ni IPI the number na say nipa no kaya ni din no the register no utimi bo AP but sometimes if somebody has the same name sometimes it come so the IPI number no way it go fit confirm it go fit tell you say okay, it be this society in mechanical society they come from this collective. Then you select.
Every artist should have one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Whether you are background vocalist, instrumentalist, comedian, because definitely somebody will call you.
Somebody will call you. Yes. I remember this guy's come to our studio sometime. John Town. What's the guy? Too much. Yeah.
Too much. Yeah.
And somebody only have video. Okay, have video. Every day, the guy know Space Phone. That voice, Space Phone.
Joy FM.
Right. On in the bar. And they wanted him to do something on a song at that time in the studio. And he never did it. You know? And at that time, I knew that, okay, there are some copyrights that has to be given to him, but I didn't know that it was this. And I also did not push it because if it was me, I'll not do it. I can't just come to a studio now, see me bibina my yako now they are hating. Now
that is why it's very bad. That is why Charlie, at least
every artist should have an
appreciate the person. You appreciate musician. We know we don't have that language. Even sound engineer, me knew and I'm saying it on this platform.
Right.
Me, I've worked with most of majority of big producers that you can think of.
Yeah.
I think the only person that I haven't worked with is Kewa, Hammer, and Morris Babyface and JQ. So 4 people.
Wow.
I've almost worked with everybody that you can think of. Fortune Dane. But I mean, you old funny few. I've worked Fortune Dane. I've worked with Ultranova, Groovy. So I know what I'm talking about. Most producers, from the old to now, their level of conversation with creatives, it is very poor.
Right.
Very poor. This and that. And then when it is time for you to register the song, they come and fight with you.
Yeah.
I had the same problem. Oh, I'm going to put it in when the song comes, you go hear that experience.
I think
with one gospel musician where he can't book my wife. That one says, book if they can't do somebody in job.
Oh.
You see that scenario where they talk about, if they can't do somebody in job, where at that time, my wife, everybody knows
legendary vocalist. Yeah.
Black Rasta had this fracas going on with Efia.
Right.
Then some fan bases be Sac Native and Efia. Because Sarkodie and Efia are more related, the fan base they connect with Kampano. They go pick this Chinese song. Chai Chi, be Chai Chu,
that? I remember. Yeah, Black Rasta. Yeah. I think they make it what is this to us.
That tweet from Nana Moikansi say, "Oh wow, this song has this Chinese thing is relevant. It be me now do
Yeah.
Where that trend actually, and I started not trendy. Where people see they say, oh, people see where you do that Chinese.
Yeah.
Where you sing that Chinese part.
Oh yeah.
Then the song became more relevant again. Where that
Can you imagine?
Where that time that gospel musician that they talk about, it a beef with a high life artist. So it was the producer, cause I was there no way my wife said, oh, I meet this artist who then he said, hey Charlie, then this thing, if they do some work I ever found and then moon trap it na infanto page and so.
Yeah.
Before I could realize Jack, they had done something in the studio.
Wow.
And this woman supported the artist with her spirit and even said that the song is going to be a hit. Actually, my woman prophesied on a song that the song is going to be a hit.
Yeah.
But obviously, any GM knows you as the artist, okay.
It happens all the time, bro.
To take this there, Fafaka BB or whatever. Now the song is all over the place. A lot of people are using it. Unbelievers are using it. Whatever are using it. And I'm very close to the producer.
Yeah.
So I told him that Charlie, so okay, the way the song is going there, Charlie, let's do the right thing. Let's give her some right and things. Where the producer tell me say, oh, my wife, they just write and make it sing. They
Can you imagine?
They just teach them what I was like, harmonies, if your voice is a sweet pass, I like you go make it come sing.
Yeah, exactly.
Go make it come using head, come do the harmony break, you come sing.
That's a point to what DJ Ashman they talk recently that music, they go anywhere, and it looks like there's something lacking in Ghanaian music, so they go anywhere. And I'm like, these be some of the things, right? When you continuously don't give royalties to those who deserve, then people are going to stop because there's no motivation. And because there's no motivation, and I know that Martin way in your me the voice way for kahona way for kahona but
me I've always said this. I'm not saying this because Anama is my wife. I've always said this. If Dope Nation, Sakwa there, Hwan, all artists, even Empress Gift, I know say it will be them a woman. Right. All these women, me I tell you, without Nanama, your music will not go anywhere. Nanama,
yeah. I mean, you do all
your music will not go anywhere. And you see, say then times, it was between Zab Mallet and Morris Babyface.
Right.
Zab Mallet at the time, he was dealing with people that understood the business.
Yeah.
As someone, he knew what it's like the structure of the song.
Right.
And already, Zab is already an American man.
Yeah.
Because the influence, they listen to the Babyface, all these people, like old school people. So he understood that structure of the song. At the time, there were the likes of Mary Japan, Margaret Bende, and all these people.
Right.
But I mean, I think when my woman actually came into the scene, and don't forget, my wife comes from Ghana National Symphony Orchestra. She learned how to play violin and the vocals too. That be where the opera no. If you know be the studio, like she was an opera singer. So all these things, how can you as a producer come and tell me, say, Anna, look, you see the Nobunketia, the song, the if you listen to the Yesudo, you see the vocal, all the vocal parts were dominating than Nobu's vocal, because Nana was the one who sang the alto, the tenor, the treble, all the parts. So in such situations, she deserves a percentage of that. I mean, big ups to Nobu Nketia. He gave Nana 25% for that performance. So I mean, big ups to you. So
this is very important. I think if the right thing has been done or is being done for a long time, like, bro, I think I was saying in one of the videos, a lot of lives would have changed, and it would have, the whole industry would interest
and the
people
music
to
would
get
have
in.
grown. And
this guy said something. The Dream, US. I was saying, he had, there's nothing I can say. She rocking that thing like the guy that sang Sanyom no.
Yeah.
He said that he makes more money writing songs for people than him being the artist. So he has stopped recording.
You don't necessarily need to be a solo artist.
Exactly.
You don't necessarily have to be a solo artist.
I mean, anyway, so Charlie, that's great points. I mean, my take home with this is every artist should have their IPI numbers so that they can, receive their royalties. And I mean, and I like what you mentioned in terms of not only artists but even comedians and anybody who does something in the entertainment industry. Because I mean, your voice could be put somewhere, or you do something on a song one day.
Thank you very much. That is something where people know they get. Let's use my my sister, she for a typical example.
Right.
You know the Frampons, I say Kofinti song. Oh why.
Yeah.
You see how many Nigerians that have been using the song?
Yeah.
But ask yourself, does she have any percentage or anything on the song?
Charlie.
But probably, and you see, and now you see she Nankasa herself, no, she was one of the vocalists that was paid well compared to Nanama. Even Nanama had a lot of she has a lot of hits, done a lot of works, but she was more, I think she was more paid well. But if it is paid, it is canon.
Yeah.
It is
I mean, yeah.
No.
Compared to now, yeah.
No. It not be, the thing is, it not be money.
Compared to now.
So like the right thing should have been done, and I think
it was with the education. The education wasn't there at that time.
The education wasn't there, but some of them knew.
Some of them knew.
Look, Mensa, he knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me, sometimes I don't know, but I don't really relate well with Mensa, but I don't have a problem with the guy.
Right.
I don't know, but sometimes they feel I give some things, but then he will come raise some comments, but I don't know. But I love his music. I love him as a person. But Mensa knew what was going on.
The business.
You know the Rocky that when you wake up the town.
Yeah.
You know, say that song, it was on FIFA 08. You don't know. You know, play that game before. That game where
me, I don't play games. I don't be that ambitious.
Ronaldinho. Our own Ronaldinho was the cover of the game.
Oh, okay. I remember that. I remember with the CD. I remember the CD, but I never played. I don't say that game guy. It was on the game.
That song, a lot of people love the song. That song, it be Mensa we producer.
Wow.
And that vocals, it was she and it was Nanama and she. They sang it together. Look, these people were not paid. They worked from Ahen. They were not paid.
Yeah, we
wake up the town.
Yeah.
It was my own brother Kwabna. You know, say they love Game Pass. But cut Game Pass. Yes. So one time at the house we she come go there. So if he be she way make we know say this be what happened. Omubo game sana me buy. And she said, oh, eduma we me na me eduma we o. Me ni na la man e eduma we. E ya ni man sana e eduma we. Be omubo game no.
Wow.
EA Sports, this is EA Sports we are talking about. EA Sports. Yeah,
bro,
like Rocky, at least. Oh, if you not go give them right, Charlie, at least. Charlie, or a month 2000 be na
Charlie.
It would have been nice, at least.
I mean, see,
at least they will be proud. At least they will be proud saying that, Charlie, I did this song in the West.
Exactly. For me, look, I've been critical.
Mensa knew, but he didn't educate them. Mensa knew.
Being a critical thinker, bro, I'm like, these are some of the little
some
things
of them
which
even
wouldn't make the industry move on.
Let me not cut your mouth. Even my big sister Mary Japan, even knew. My sister Mary Japan, when she traveled to come to the UK at some point, you know, when she did Adedede, after the Adedede, she traveled, came here. She was working with Phil Collins. She knew what was split sheet. But audition because for the best I don't know. I'm not saying that, but if you are telling me that yes, the education wasn't there, but some of the people too knew and they were not ready. And I want to say, a penny for Kasabi say Okwasieni Tibia na great.
Yeah.
They are producers Niate. So that be why Ghana music you know the go.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. And like somebody Owiba commented, I'll say go see Stonebwoy, they play shows. Low they play shows for here. And I'm saying, yes, Stonebwoy Kwan Ebo show. Only Def Jam assigning me. And so they are putting him on show. So don't make it sound to Ghanaians like Ono Kwan or Yena. It doesn't work like that. That's the misconception. And even with this Ashake thing, right? This Ashake thing, people are like,
I'm not that. Look.
I'm like, the Ashake alone do this.
You see the Ashake name where you mentioned.
Right.
When it comes to Africa, at this moment, if you cast my wife out and some people out, Ashake, biggest background vocalist.
Bro, now take background. No. I was telling somebody in the studio, I was telling the guy that, look, say, yo, Ashake, I'm like, now, what's your backing vocals? No? And look, this is a theater arts graduate too.
Boss.
Everything about the guy is seriousness.
Boss.
Anyway, bro, let me move on to the IP stuff. So I think.
So so with the IP,
if like an artist pass on, like
IP, is very important. You should have. You should be able to have a friend saying IPI number.
That is what the person, just like the way will be a will or passing on property to Nemba or whatever. No, that's how as an artist the IPI
account
has to be.
Say based on the who assign and I want to say you see one thing about this is na Spirit yes ka obedi ne new.
Right.
Yes ka obedi ne ebia. I mean, we check in Nigerian system. I know say them system some way somehow it be good, but no be that good, sir.
Right.
But then obviously because they are getting royalties from America, people pay them and all that, it they help them.
Yeah.
But I no cry no.
Yeah.
No man, no say. Ube did you for 70 years or so. You go feel in a stand now.
Oh,
but one thing we and American, I mean, like I said, if